What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is the second video on our AFK programming. This, like I said in the first video with the auto clicker, this is a system used with a PC. Okay, you can use it both with a Windows or a Mac. They both work on it. So what you're gonna do is you want to go to tinytask.en.softonic.com. All right, this is the Tinytask program that I use. Now once you click on this, this is the next page that opens up right here, and you're gonna go ahead and click the download on this. All right, now once it is done downloading, this is what's gonna pop up for you. Oops. Oh, it's moving around. Hang on. Oh man, it's lagging. What's going on? Goodness. Keep it together, guys. Keep it together. Alright, so this little guy right here is your Tinytask. Now, these are two of my main things that I use, which is the Tinytask and the auto clicker. The auto clicker keeps you in your game just in case you walk away longer than you expected and you get kicked out. Okay. The Tinytask is a program that I use, which allows me to keep playing a game with a specific button sequence being played. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what that actually looks like in just a second. And if you did not do it yet, please guys go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to see any games or programs, go ahead and leave it in the comment down below, and I will work on getting those out to you. Okay, so this Tinytask is very important and also very sensitive to your button taps. Okay, now what's going to happen is this particular game, I can actually show you how often I'm actually hitting the buttons. And what's going to do is, you can see in this corner right here, when I push a button, it hits and then it has a cooldown, right? And then when I hit it again, it does it again, and so forth and so on. So what's going to do is, I am going to show you the functions for this Tinytask and how to make it work for you. Now, as you can see, we're going to go in, there's preferences, execution. So this is more of a command thing. This play button right here, this is a record button, save, and open. And I will explain each of these to you. Now, preferences, one of the main ones that you will be touching. Okay, now you have half a speed, 1 times, which is a regular speed, 2 times, 100 times, play custom speed, 8 time, and then you can set your own custom speed itself. These ones you don't really want to mess with too much, just because of the time frame that you will be setting up for these. And I'll explain that to you. Now this section right here, you have a repeat counter that you can set, or just click on continuous, and it will continue to play back your key sequence infinitely until you stop it. Now if you set a repeat counter, you're going to set how much times you want it to count to, and then it'll stop the sequence. All right, so let's see, record hotkey. Now it is preset to this Control Shift Alternate R. Don't mess with it. You can actually change it to a different button, which I'll show you. Which the sequence is actually easy once you get it and understand how to actually do it. Okay, so record hotkeys, and then the playback hotkey. Now you always want to make sure when you first start doing this to record and playback, your recording is going to be on the control. Your playback hotkey is on print screen. Okay. Now this toolbar, you can put you can have a default toolbar, which is this guy right here, custom toolbar, and you can have this always on the top of your screen. And then this is just like the about tos. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and set this recording hotkey to F8. Okay. And then if you're playing Roblox, I'm not sure about some of the other games, but I know on Roblox, F12, which is this one right here, F12 is the recording for your game. So if you do your Tinytask and your recording on the same time, it will actually mess up your game, and it'll cause like an error in it. So do your best not to do that. So that's why I say make sure that it's on its preset setting. Playback is on print screen. Recording will either be on control or F8. So like I said, we're going to start off with F8. And you can, like I said, you can either click this button here or you can press the F8 button. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and press the F8, and you can watch this right here. It's going to change, and you can see it recording with this button pressed. All right, like I said, you can even press the button yourself. And then what you want to do is after you click this, you're going to click your screen. It's kind of like switching between its screens, multitasking. All right, if you do not click your screen, the Tinytask does not know that you're pressing these key sequences for this particular screen. Okay, so like I said, we're going to go ahead and press the record, click the screen, and I'm going to push the buttons. All right, so we're going to do this a few times just so you can see it. So there's the E, press it again. There's the E button. Let it roll down once more. Press it again. And I'll just do it once more just so you guys can see it. Okay? And then there's the thing. You want to make sure that when you guys are recording, you want to watch this. Everything that you do, every button that you press, everything you mess around with your mouse, you want it intentional. Because the Tinytask is recording what you are doing on your computer with your mouse and your keystrokes. All right, and you want like for this one right here, I'm going to press E. You want this to go all the way down before you press your key again. All right, now once you are done and finished recording, you want to make sure it's all the way down first before you press your F8 button again to stop the recording. The reason why is you want the whole sequence to go in order from start to finish, and then when it comes back to the start again, it's at the same point when you started. All right, you'll kind of understand once I press the play button. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, jump back to here, record. You're gonna put it back on the control top preference, the original setting, and then on your playback, now you put that on your F8. Now this system, like I said, it's actually easier, especially as soon as you kind of get the hang of it. Now you want to press either this play button here, or you can press your F8 again. All right, so I'm press my F8 right now, and then as you can see, the mouse is moving on its own. My hands is not touching, and then it clicked the screen, and now it's pressing its buttons. The E is going to hit again. And remember, we did this like about, I think, 3 or 4 times. So we're going to let that play through. And then you can see on the Tinytask icon, the Tinytask toolbar, It's going to shut off right now after we stop the sequence, and then it plays again and again and again. Now you can notice that this right here, this counter, so this is how long I recorded it, and this is how many times it's going. This is the second time out of 0 with the asterisk, means this is an infinite. It's going to keep playing continuously until I stop it. Alright. So this is a sequence that you can set up and just let the game play on its own. I'm going to go ahead and stop that. So when you're done, you can press F8, or you can press this play key to stop it. Alright. Now, these two right here, these are your other sequences. The save is you can save your keystrokes and everything that you did for this particular session, and you can, like for this game, I can place it Anime Rift AFK sequence. Okay, so I can do that, save it, save it. Okay, so I can save it. You can see it up here. Now, say if I close everything down and then I open it back up, see that it erased. Now my whole sequence is erased. I would have to re-record everything, or I can go back into here and then click on this anime riff sequence, the one that we saved. This is a recording file. Open it, and then as you can see, it's here again, and then I can just press play and it'll continue just as we left off. All right, so that is the sequence for this the Tinytask. Now this can go for anything that you do. It can be for the games, programmings, specific sequences that you want to do for any programs or anything that you have open. But for this sequence, for this this purpose that I use these is for my gaming while I'm away. And always make sure that your continuous playback is on. So like I said, I have this Tinytask. This is one of my main things, and the auto clicker. These are my two main things that I use when I do my AFK. And you know, like I said, you can leave your thing on for a whole day, all night, whatever, while you're away from your computer, and it'll keep going with a specific sequence that you want. Like this particular game, it's about pressing certain keys for fighting. So that's why I have that for this one. I use for the Tinytask. So my other games, for like the clickers, I use the auto clicker. All right. And then on special occasions, you can just use both. So I have him on auto clicking right here. Oops. Cancel that. I have him auto clicking and sequence as well. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Where is it? Playback. Recording. Yeah. Let me redo that real quick. Oh wait. Nope. I need to do it this way. So playback, change play, record. Okay, so I can record my swings, right? Do my swings. And then like I said, each keystroke has to be intentional. If you just spamming your keys, the Tinytask is actually reading each keystroke that you're pressing, and it's going to keep pressing it even if it's not the proper amount. All right. Okay, so I'm recording right now. Gonna go ahead and press my E's. Now you can actually combine both of them and do your auto clicker and your keystrokes at the same time. So as you can see, they both are playing together. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stop my recording. Actually, stop my auto clicking. And then stop my recording. And then switch this up. Go back to recordings, control. And playback goes to F8 now. And then watch this. So now my guy's going to go ahead and do everything all at once. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. He wasn't recording. That's the other thing. You just gotta watch to make sure that your thing is actually recording when you want it to record. Okay, so I'm gonna click on the screen and then start my recording. Click the screen and then let it do the auto clicker. Hit my keystrokes, the ones that I want. I mean, you can always switch it up to whatever keystrokes that you want. R, E, whatever. Okay, and then once you're done, you want to stop your auto clicker just so that he stops moving, and then end your recording. Go back, change your recording, put your playback on, and then this is what you get. So as you can see, I'm not pressing anything. It's on auto click right now, and then it'll do the keystrokes as well. Alright, so you can do this, and then like I said, you can have it set up to do continuous playback as well. Alright guys, well that is all I'm going to talk about for this sequence. If you have any questions or concerns, actually questions regarding this, go ahead and leave that in the comments down below. Other than that, please don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and I do hope this did help you out. If it did, like I said, please comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Alright, take care and catch you later. Aloha.